about this. That was at the beginning of this month. Today is what again? 14. So that was last week. So this is what he said. He said the lecturers should be paid their full salaries for months they were on a strike. All right? And he says the doctrine of no work, no pay is totally inapplicable to ASUU members. Anyway, he actually argued that the lecturers still have to cover the work missed between February and October. So even if they were not at work, by the time school resumes, they will definitely have to cover the school calendar. Nobody's going to scrap it for them. When the students return to school, we will not say, oh, first semester, we will not teach all the courses in first semester because we were on strike. So first semester, blah, moving on. They will still have to do that. They will still have to cover. So that's his argument. All right? So this is my question to you now. Is ASUU's demand for full pay for the months, actually, 8 months, the months they were on strike, is it justified? Their demand that the federal government should pay their full salary, is it justified? I'm going to try and find an audio. I remember a correspondent of ours interviewed some lecturers at the University of Port Harcourt, and they said lecturing is a part of our job. We also carry out research, and we did that while we were on strike. So you cannot say we did not work. We were still working while on strike. Yes, we were not teaching in the classrooms, but we did another aspect of the job. So this is the conversation. We're going to have to go on a commercial break here. When we return, I'll be taking your comments on this. It's Hard Facts on 92.3 Nigeria Info. My name is Constance. Do stay tuned.
The show continues after this break.
Nigeria Info. My name is Constance. Okay, so we're discussing ASUU protests half salary and declares lecture free day. So, and I'm asking you, is the demand for a full salaries for the months the lecturers were on strike by ASUU justified? This demand that we should be paid for the months we were not in the classrooms, justified? So I brought your attention to a particular story that we carried earlier this month, where some lecturers in the University of Port Harcourt spoke to our correspondent. So here's what they said. They told our correspondent that it is wrong to say they did not work, since they carried out other aspects of the job, such as research. And they said teaching is just one arm of their job. So hear what they said. All right, so there you have them. So do you think that their demand is justified? The number to call is 070-0923-0923. 070-0923-0923. You can as well send me a message via WhatsApp to 0809-030-6416. 0809-030-6416. And also head on to Facebook. Let's hear from you as well. Facebook is Nigeria Info Net 2.3 PH. You can also tweet at Nigeria Months and leave the rest, for it is what it is. Dave from Port Harcourt. And you can also get on Facebook and drop your comments there. Nigeria Info Net 2.3. And then you can also tweet at Nigeria Info PH. A lot of persons, when they hear again, people are tired. The government should just understand how tired people are about the whole ASUU issue and just do what's needful so that we can all just move on. Anyway, they are protesting. The 8-month strike just called off. This final strike, ASUU. So I'm thinking right now, maybe that's the demand of ASUU justified. Do you think ASUU is pressing too much? ASUU is asking for too much? Do you think federal government is just not being fair? The federal government is playing ping pong with ASUU. So the senior advocate of Nigeria, Mr. Falana, said the doctrine of no work, no pay is totally inapplicable to ASUU members. And his argument is that the lecturers still have to cover the work missed between February and October. We are asking all Nigerians who mounted pressure on ASUU to call off the strike. All of us have a duty to prevail on the government to stop provoking the lecturers. As part of what he said, it was actually in an interview on Channels Television. That was when he said this. La 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 la. OG Harry says, okay. So let's read your own Chigoze before I read OG's. OG, not OG. Oji Harry. Chigozie Wisdom says ASUU protesting half-pay salary is a show of defeat on ASUU's side, though justified. But they should know that they have lost. They have lost it this time. To me, they should take their half-pay and move on. That's the type of government we found ourselves. All right, Chigozie Wisdom. Oji Harry says, good evening, beautiful. Lecturers protesting for their full salaries is a welcome idea. It's so excruciating that someone that taught the president, governors, senators, local government chairman is being pushed around like a kid. These lecturers were actually on research during the strike. Example, HDS lecturers, they never stopped researching. And you say, please, they should be paid in full. This is what happens when you vote wrong people into power. Okay. And he's wishing someone won the primaries. Well, thank you. Also, Francis Namani says, let ASUU rift be settled outrightly for the sake of our children and our better tomorrow. May God help us. All right, thank you. 070-0923-0923. 070-0923-0923. Is ASUU's demand for full pay justified? La 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 la. Gloria on WhatsApp says, hello, these lecturers, were they paid half salaries or not paid salary in the month of October? They were paid half salaries. That's what they got. And that's what they are protesting. All right, 070-0923-0923, 070-0923-0923. You can also send your messages either via WhatsApp or you can tweet, or you can also send a message via Facebook, all right? So for the WhatsApp number, it's 0809-030-64. Protesting half payment. They received half pay for October and they don't like it.
Yes, that is what I'm saying. Because of the half payment they are paid, I say government should consider them by paying the half of how many months they have worked. That half payment is not okay. It's not okay.
Okay. Thank you very much, George, for calling. On one hand, government should pay them half. On the other hand, half payment is not okay. I'm not confused. Hello, JAJ from Rumibo.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much. Constance.
Yes, please.
You work with Nigeria Info, right?
I work with Heaven.
The work you're supposed to do. And it is this work that you're doing right now that gives Nigeria Info money to pay you at the end of the month, true of us.
Well, there are other things Nigeria Info does.
Not to work.
They receive adverts.
Good. Let's assume you decide because of one reason or the other, you said you're not working for the next 2 months, and there is no production because people say, oh, they were researching where? They said they are on strike. They are not. So they don't attend to students, final year students. They don't go to service. Everything just on standstill. No matter. Then suddenly you appear from nowhere and say your management should pay you for the 2 months you didn't work. Does it make any sense? Let's also assume that it is based on the production of ASUU that they will now get money to pay them. So where do they expect government to get money from? I don't get it. So,
oh, wow, there he goes. All right, JJ, you can call back if you can. I was going to ask, okay, in the first place, why did ASUU go on strike? That's what I'm asking. I mean, because for the example he gave, he was more like, okay, I'm working here with Nigeria Info, and then for whatever reason, I decide I'm not coming to work for the next 2 months or so. Now, why did I decide not to come to work? There has to be a reason, right? So let's look at that reason. Why did she not come to work? What is she protesting? What is the issue? What's the problem? So anyway, Idon Gesitz Godwin on Facebook says the federal government should pay ASUU all their salaries. What is all this one now? Or ban federal universities. Let's stay at home. I'm tired. James from Abia State. All right. Let's see. Another one here on WhatsApp. Good evening, Constance. I would want to lend my voice to the issue on discourse. Please let ASUU know that they are employees like others across the Nigerian labor market. I'm basically against payment of a worker whosoever that stays off duty post without permission. ASUU should know that they have lost the little sympathy they had in February and March. ASUU's confrontational attitude is a source of embarrassment. Wow. What's your name, though? I want to know your name. Thank you very much. Papilo from Boni says, we don't have educated leaders. Seriously? Are you being serious right now? Maybe you want to explain to me what you mean by educated leaders. You will have to explain to me before I finish this your message, all right? Constance, how many times do members of the National Assembly attend plenary? Are they paid half salaries? Nigeria has entered one chance due to hatred. I hope Nigerians have learnt enough for 2023 election. B.O.B. That's your message. All right. And then Gloria says, good evening. I have a friend as a lecturer, and he said he wasn't paid salary in the month of October. That means he was lying to me. Too bad. Thank you so much for the information. Well. Gloria, I don't know if some of them were not paid at all. I don't know. What I know is that ASUU is protesting half payment of salary. Daniel is calling from Omuma. Hello, Daniel.
Thank you, Constant.
Good evening.
Happy New Week.
I wish you the very best.
I want to use this opportunity to tell people who is asking no work, no pay. What led to the strike of ASUU? They should ask that. If something must touch drum before it starts to make noise. No smoke without fire under it. Federal government did not meet the ASUU demand 2009 agreement. And ASUU has patience from 2009 to 2022, which the present federal government, who says they will place Nigeria on the platters of gold in every sector, came up and started denying ASUU even half of their demand that federal government signed 2009. Somebody should talk with his IQ, sense of belonging, justice and equity to reign. Somebody mentioned of doctors, that when doctors were on strike, they paid them their own money. Then reaching on us, no person will pay them. And when they bounce on our children now, you see riots. You say lecturers are collecting levies. They are collecting handouts, collecting unnecessary dues. The same federal government and the people talking now. Backing federal government, who has promised heaven and earth for Nigeria in 2014 and 2015, and they cannot fulfill even one. Instead, they continue to borrow money and release money. Borrow money, release money.
So what you're saying basically is that ASUU's demand is justified.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Money for 3 refineries, more than 17 billion naira.
All right. Thank you very much for calling, Daniel from Omuma. All right. I'm still taking your messages, so you can as well get on Facebook and leave me a comment there. Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. You can also tweet at Nigeria Info PH, or better still, send a message via WhatsApp to 0809 030 6416. All right, Duke Isaacs on Twitter says, if they've worked for it, then yes. I'm leaving out the other word you used. Yes, covers it. All right, thank you for that one. And back to Facebook. Lerum Emmanuel Jr. says, federal government should pay ASUU their full salaries. Lecturers are not happy in class. I don't even want to start imagining what it would be like. Imagine coming for lectures and then the lecturer is now gisting you how they've been suffering. The lecturer is not telling you how all the while they've been on strike, they have not seen food to eat. They've been managing. And now that they are back, they're paying them half salary. It's lecture time. You people should go and read up whatever and help yourself. Exam is in. When the exam comes, you better read those so that it's lecture time. I remember part of that story that our correspondents reported. Some of them, from what our correspondent said, some of them just don't want to go to class anymore. They're not really happy. Daniel is calling from Agri Road. Hello, Daniel.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, Daniel. Please go on.
The ASUU and the government. You see, right now I'm in my business. Then when I was working, when my employee did not treat me well, I can't fight them. All I do is to resign. And I take home whatever thing they get to me. You can't fight the employee. And there is nowhere ASUU will tell me that in any part of this country, where you stay out of work for some months, and you go back, that government will say it's not possible. So let them take what they have done for themselves, because the federal government told them not to go. And yet they go and they say they are not hungry, no matter how long they will stay. And federal government are begging them to go back to school. They refuse, but the court asked them to go back. And that is why they go back to school. They have not obeyed the employees. And that is why this half salary came in. Why did they go? The reason why they went on strike, the federal government, are they doing this to them? Why didn't they continue to stay in their homes? Please, they should allow the educational community. If they don't like it, let them resign. Let them resign. Stop disturbing the state and the students and the government. Let them resign. People are resigning. If the employee doesn't do well, resign.
All right. Daniel from Agri Road. Interesting. I'm just imagining the number of lecturers we have across board in all the federal universities up and resign. Wow. Okay, that's the last call I'm taking for now. I have commercials coming up. And then 6 p.m. we have the major news, after which I'll take your thoughts on the open season segment. All right, just stay tuned. My name is Constance Mega.